Say hi. Say hi. Kiss. Say mwah. Kiss. Say mwah. Hi guys, welcome back again. Today I'm going to be showing us how I made this party jollof rice on a budget, guys. Trust me. So I'm actually making this as a meal prep for my son's lunch to school. So every day I'm just going to bring this out from the fridge and microwave it for him to take to school. So come along with me, guys. Let's make this party jollof together. So I'm already parboiling my rice, as you can see. So I'm just going to blend my garlic, that's garlic and ginger together. I'm blending it in the blender while I'm parboiling my rice. Okay, so I'm just going to check to see if the rice is good enough for us to sieve it. So as you can see, just a little preheating. I'm not allowing it to get really done, just a little parboiled. So I'm going to put the pot back in the gas and add my oil. I'm actually using vegetable oil. Okay, so I'm just going to try to blend my garlic and ginger to make sure that it's really smooth. So I think my oil is heated now. You have to wait for your oil to be heated. So I'm going to put in my onion. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to put in my sliced onions inside the pot. Okay, you can see my oil is really well heated, guys. So I'm going to give this a mix together, and the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add salt. So I'm just adding my tasty tom jollof mix. So each of these tasty tom is 100 naira and the two of them is 200 naira, guys. So I'm just going to give this a good mix, and I'm going to cover the pot and allow my tasty tom tin tomatoes to really cook. Okay, this jollof mix is mixed with pepper, onions and tomatoes all together. Okay, it tastes really good. That's why they call it jollof mix. Okay, so maybe you want to try that out instead of using the regular tin tomatoes. Just look out for the one they wrote jollof mix. So I'm going to cover my pot and I'm going to come back to check. You can see my tomatoes is really steamed, is well steamed. Now I don't know if that's the right word. You can see my oil has come to the top and is well bubbly. This is how you want to fry your tin tomatoes first. Okay, so the next thing I want to do here, I'm going to be adding my blended tomatoes and pepper. I blended tomatoes, pepper and onions. I did this off camera actually, and I think they call it rodo or tatashe together. Okay, so I'm just going to pour that into the pot and I'm going to mix. So these tomatoes all together is 600 naira, guys. 600 naira. I'm actually making 6 cups of rice here. So this tomatoes, pepper and onions, if you watch my last market vlog, That was when I bought all of this stuff. So I was making this jollof the next day because I had to put everything in the fridge on that set day, and the next day I was making it. Okay, you can see my oil has come to the top. My tomatoes has really steamed up now, or if that's the right word actually. So ignore the other pot. I'm actually making my detox tea. Okay, as you guys know, on this channel I'm on a weight loss journey, so I'm going to add my meat stock to it now. Okay, I actually bought the chicken, half kilo of chicken for 1,300 naira, guys. Okay, so I'm going to stir that, then I'll add in my parboiled rice right now. This is very easy, guys, and this jollof rice, trust me, it came out so perfect, like party jollof taste, everything party jollof. So I'm going to mix my parboiled rice together with the tomatoes that have been cooking, or the stew. I think I should call it stew now. So I'm going to give it a good mix. So I'm in luck, I have enough water in my rice, so I'm not going to be adding any more water. So that's why I added the meat stock last to it. So I'm going to cover that. I'll come back to check. After covering, I'm going to put my gas on a low heat. Very important. This time you don't want your rice to over burn, to just burn for no reason. You just want to now put it on a low heat so that it can start getting done little by little on its own. That way it helps all of the ingredients to be marinated into your rice. So now I'm back to check, and I can see that the water has dried up a little bit. So I'm going to give it a really good mix here. Very important, you give it a good mix because you want all of your ingredients to be mixed up together. So I'm going to take my time to give it a really good mix, guys. So at this point, I'm going to just test a little bit, as in to press my rice, take a little out of the pot, and to see if I have the, I don't know, texture that I want, if that's the right word, if it's done enough, maybe, because you don't want your rice also to be overcooked. So if you notice that, that's why I had to parboil it. I know some persons, when they are cooking jollof rice, they don't parboil it, they just put the uncooked rice straight. I like parboiling mine, I don't know why. So now I'm going to add sliced onions. I tried my rice, or I tasted it. I like the texture is good enough for me, so I'm not going to be adding any more water. So I'm going to still reduce my gas again, so it's very low heat again now, lower than it was before. So I'm going to add aluminium foil to cover the top. Okay, this makes your rice to steam up better. Okay, I've learned this method also from YouTube, from all the great cook you have on YouTube. So I followed all of their videos. That is how I also learned how to make this party jollof rice at home. Trust me, guys, you want to give this a try. So I'll cover my rice with aluminium foil to make the rice to steam up together, to have that moisture of that jollof, Nigerian party jollof feeling. Okay, so after a while, I'll come back to it and I'll check, and I think I'm happy with what I have right now at the moment. So I'm going to push the camera close to the pot so that you guys can see properly. And trust me, guys, you want to allow your rice to burn a little bit at the bottom so that I can have that party wood jollof rice taste. Okay, so I'm going to mix it together. So yeah, I'm just trying to show you guys that the rice is a little bit burnt at the bottom. This is a very important process, guys. Don't skip that process because you want to have that firewood feeling. Okay, so our rice is ready and the rice is done. So I'm going to be serving and dishing them into the bowls that I'm going to use to prep them and put them in the fridge. I don't know if that's the right word, guys. I know you guys know what I'm saying. So I'm just going to start dishing out the rice into all of these bowls, which I'm going to use to store them in the fridge. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this is a meal prep for my son's lunch to school. Okay, so I'm just going to keep serving into this bowl. So in the morning, I don't need to stress myself. I'll just come out when I wake up. I'll bring it out from the freezer and I'll put it down to melt. Then while I go about dressing up and dressing up my son and doing all of that stuff, then I come back and microwave it, and voila, we're good to go. I'll put it in his lunch bag. Okay, so I'm just going to now add the meat. Okay, I didn't have to record that because I don't want the video to be too long, because this video is all about jollof rice. It's not all about how to steam meat or how to boil meat. So I'm just going to, I grilled the meat a little bit. I didn't really fry it that much. I just used my grill pan to grill it a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to add each of the meat. Like I said, the meat cost me 1,300 naira. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, guys. So you want to try this method? My son loves jollof rice. He loves it, and you want to make sure you make the perfect jollof rice for your kids to take to school, so they don't remain their lunch, they don't bring it back. Though my son is a foodie though, but you want them to have a rich taste food, not only when they go to party that they are tasting party jollof rice. Okay, not on every occasion you make jollof rice. They should also take party jollof rice to school. Thank you guys so much. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Yeah, say bye. Bye. Oh, kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Kiss. Say, mwah. Kiss. Mwah.